would.
You're watching the Nike EYBL Scholastic at the Level Up Hoopfest here on League Ready. From beautiful Pleasant Grove, Utah, we bring you number 5 AZ Compass Prep, fresh off a win against Utah Prep yesterday afternoon, and the new look Sunrise Christian Academy, looking to make a statement early in the season. Welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. Alongside Trey Demps, I am Max Fury, and Trey, obviously both teams picked up a win yesterday, looking to keep their seasons rolling.
Yeah, when you look at this AZ Compass team, you have a team that is quick, athletic. They play 4 guards, and they like to pick up the pace full court. And then you look at the Sunrise Christian team that has a lot of positional size, that did a great job yesterday, out-rebounded Wasatch by 12, so a little bit of contrast in styles.
Sunrise Christian was carried by the contribution of Christian Matos yesterday, 26 points and 8 boards to go along with that performance.
Yeah, Matos is an extremely talented guard that can score at all 3 levels, plays with great pace, has a lot of size, can really shoot the ball from deep and get to the foul line, had 8 free throws last night.
And then on the other side of the ball, we talked so much about the House Twins, but you got to give a shout out to Quincy Wadley. He had 17 and 4 with 3 assists and had 4 steals yesterday in their game against Utah Prep.
Yeah, he's ranked 74th in the country according to SC Next Top 100 rankings. Has offers from Florida State, Georgia, Maryland, amongst others. Father played for Temple. A great player, extremely athletic, plays for this AZ Compass team.
And so we get to see them perform today. It's an interesting matchup. AZ Compass Prep coming in, one of the most highly talented high school teams in the country. And for Sunrise Christian, a complete turnover, returning 0 players from last season. It's a brand new squad, 7 international players as well. So looking to look a statement against a very solid Dragons program today.
This is a Sunrise Christian team that has the pedigree, though. They've been to the Chipotle Nationals 4 times, were 8-5 last year, led by Coach Lindstedt. So even though they have a ton of roster turnover, they have the culture and the foundation to have another successful season.
No changes in either starting lineup today from yesterday's matchups as we get set to go here from Utah. Marjanovic and Summers will do the tip, and one by Compass, and here we go. It'll be House running the point for Compass. Dipping out from the corner, off the side iron, and rebounded by Marjanovic. Matos will control the pace here for Sunrise Christian. Now resetting with Fife. He had 5 points and 4 assists yesterday. Fife looking to drive, stolen away by House. He's able to recover. So the first steal for AZ Compass. They forced 23 turnovers yesterday and a 3-ball to get the scoring going.
And the House brothers had a combined 8 steals yesterday. This is a scrappy AZ Compass team, so if you're Sunrise Christian, you really have to take care of the basketball.
Coming off to Marjanovic. Spinning inside, blocked away, and it'll be AZ Compass ball. Strong interior defense there from DeMarcus Henry. We take another look at that 3-ball that got us going here. DeMarcus Henry all over the place right now. He's had 13 points and 7 rebounds yesterday. He's already got a 3 and a block to his credit today.
Good job of locating to the open area of the court. House making the simple read in the secondary transition look.
Thought about the 3, decided to give it back to Henry. Put the defender on the floor and got the roll.
It's a good job of Henry using his upper body strength. Got cut off on the attack, going downhill to his strong left hand. Still able to stay on balance and knock down the mid-range shot.
Fife gets a screen. Now Tayo. pass to Marjanovic, ends up finding his hands after a bobble. Now backing down and stolen away again by the Dragons. Here comes House, dumping it off, and the throwdown. But before that happens, a travel called. That one will go against Wadley, and perhaps an interesting decision there from Caden House to dump it off. It was a wide open lane.
As we see it again, I mean, this AZ Compass team, their ability to get their hands on the basketball is elite. And Sunrise Christian, their last game against Wasatch, struggled in the second half, especially taking care of the basketball when Wasatch really turned up the heat defensively.
Already a couple turnovers here for Sunrise Christian. Dump into Marjanovic, off the glass, no good. Got his own miss and put it back in. Sunrise Christian finally off the pine. They've got 2 for Marjanovic. Caden House, the 3 ball, no good. And the rebound will fall to Marjanovic.
House struggled shooting the basketball this summer in the Adidas circuit. Only shot 35% from the field. Had a great border league showing last month. That's an area that he's going to continue to have to refine.
That one nearly stolen away, but it'll end up and blocked. What a block by DeMarcus Henry to swoop in. And now the dump into Summers. But he stepped out of bounds on the pass, and it'll be a turnover going back the way of Sunrise Christian.
See this again here, just coming out of nowhere. It's a great play on the basketball. And again, this AZ Compass team doesn't really have a true center, but they always are playing 2 or 3 guys that, even though they lack height, have the athleticism to guard bigger players and protect the paint.
And the pass in, but Taiwo was grabbed on the drive, and so it'll be a foul called on AZ Compass. First foul of the game. Matos will get it in quickly to Marjanovic. Backing his way into the lane, but couldn't find the hoop. Now here comes AZ Compass to the corner. The 3 ball. Air, no call on the foul. Rebounded by Compass. They still can't get it to go. Nearly stolen away from Marjanovic. Sunrise Christian just looking to break out of the press. Now driving Matos with the left, no good. Rebounded, but stolen away, and then another turnover. It'll go the way of AZ Compass.
Something to watch here is Sunrise Christian's ability to offensive rebound against the smaller AZ Compass team. Out-rebounded Wasatch by 12 yesterday. They have a ton of positional size. And we've seen early on Marjanovic get opportunities in the paint, just haven't been able to finish. I think you got to keep feeding that because he's gotten some good looks down there.
Now with Wadley. Give to Kalick House inside to Summers. Summers looking to put it up, couldn't quite get it. Rebounded by Sunrise Christian. Here comes Fife. Dump out, 3 ball, and they got it.
Good play there from Fife, getting into the teeth of the defense in that secondary transition situation. The help side has to come. Good job getting his feet set, knocking down 3 ball.
And House responds with a 3 in kind. Kalick House hitting from range.
Kalick House was 3 of 7 from 3 yesterday, 10 points, 3 steals, solid performance.
Matos, little fade from the high post, and he got it. Both teams starting to put the scoring shoes on. Couple points after a slow start to the quarter.
Matos getting to that light fade there, a little 1-footer in rhythm.
House will pull up again, off back iron, rebounded by Fife. 2-on-1 now. They'll dish out. Karam pump faked and drove. Decided to pass it off. Zabatsu in trouble. Trying to pass it to the corner. It's stolen away by AZ Compass again. AZ Compass led the EYBL in turnover margin last season. They averaged plus 3.4 in that category, as that three does not fall for House. Matos taking it slow now for Sunrise Christian. On the right elbow, he'll dump it. He'll pull up from way deep and hit from the right elbow. What a shot from Christian Matos, and a timeout will follow as Sunrise Christian grabs the lead.
Picking up from where he left off yesterday, he had 26 points against Wasatch, almost half of the points for the Sunrise Christian team. Felt like early on in that possession he could have easily attacked the mismatch there against Summers on the 1-5 switch, but elected to take the 3 ball. It was nothing but nylon.
Well, Sunrise Christian with a 10-8 lead so far, but it's been a pretty sloppy performance from both sides. Sunrise Christian has been turned over numerous times in this first quarter, but find themselves in the lead.
Well, you see that a lot of times when you have kind of a contrast of teams, is kind of adjusting to the personnel of who you're playing against. This AZ Compass team is so scrappy, athletic. Sunrise Christian, great rebounding team, has a lot of size. So both teams taking some time offensively to settle in.
Yeah, last season, Sunrise Christian was one of the better defensive teams in the EYBL. They led the league in rebounding margin. They were top 3 in opponents' points per game. They only gave up about 52 a game. It's a completely new squad, as we mentioned earlier,
yep.
But that kind of culture carries over regardless of who's on the floor.
Yeah, again, you got to give Coach Lindstedt and his staff a ton of credit, because they've went and got out great players that have transferred in. Talk about a Matos, a Fife, 2 guys in the backcourt that you can rely upon to make plays, and also are solid defenders.
Jimmy Haywood will grab the ball. Haywood will kick out, pump to the wing for 3. No good off back iron, offensive rebound, and the putback is good. DeMarcus Henry once again on the offensive glass.
He had 3 offensive rebounds yesterday against Utah Prep, 13 points, 7 total rebounds. Just a jack of all trades type of player.
Matos with Haywood the third guarding. He'll float it in with the left hand off the glass. Nice touch.
Just so smooth, getting downhill with that left hand, playing through the contact, not going all the way into the shot blocker, and able to finish over the top.
3 ball will rattle out. And another rebound for Sunrise Christian as they will slow it way down. Under a minute to go here in the first game of the Level Up Hoop Fest today. Matos gets to Marjanovic wide open at the top of the key. He missed it off front iron. Out wide, now the 3 ball for Henry, way off. And Sunrise Christian will rebound and have the last shot.
Love to see Henry attack there. Marjanovic is closing out on you. You had the advantage with your speed. Elected to settle for a pull-up 3, low percentage look.
And that one's stolen away by AZ Compass. Driving to the hoop. The shot is good, but it was called on the floor, so it will not count, and it will be a inbound play after the foul on Sunrise Christian. Take one more look at it here. Stolen away there by Rajon Roberts. Great play, and Fife was fighting him all the way down the floor. Now just 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's with Caden House. House driving to the left rim, can't get it to go. Offensive rebounds galore, and he'll fall out of play. And that will end the quarter. And AZ Compass does not cash in after the steal. 12-10 here after the first quarter. We will head to break here from Pleasant Grove High School in Utah. Sunrise Christian with a 2-point lead coming up here in the second quarter.
It's not just a burrito.
It's handheld.
Foil wrapped.
Really fresh.
Real ingredients from the farm.
Fresh every day.
Responsibly raised.
Without that bad stuff, it's magic happening.
Best of the best, baby. 100% yum.
Literally massive deliciousness.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
With garlic,
Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
juicy. People love it, and it's so good with our new red chimichurri. You're gonna want to put it on everything.
10 out of 10 flavor.
The Nike EYBL Scholastic is brought to you by Nike. Just do it. And delivered by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle for real. Sunrise Christian has a 2-point lead early in this one, 12-10 after what was a hectic first quarter. And AZ Compass has done a good job turning them over, but haven't translated it into points on the other end.
Yeah, both teams have really struggled finishing in the painted area. I felt like for the most part, Sunrise Christian, AZ Compass have gotten good looks, whether in the half court, from their bigs, or in transition, just not able to convert.
So it'll be Sunrise Christian basketball out of the break here. We're ready to go. Second quarter of action. It'll be Omar Karam who will carry it up for them. The pass in to Taiwo was blocked off, but Sunrise Christian regathered. Marjanovic all the way into the paint, way off, but a foul is called on the floor. And it'll be an inbound for Sunrise Christian, so the foul will go against AZ Compass.
It's a good take there, again, from Marjanovic. Good job of Taiwo crashing the glass because the help side comes over. You become a free runner as the other big on the floor.
Marjanovic had it stolen away, but a foul is called, much to the dismay of Caden House and James Turner.
And I would like to see Marjanovic post up a little bit more. I feel like his advantage is his size at 6'11". He's got 3 or 4 inches on the bigs of AZ Compass. A lot of his play right now is on the perimeter. I don't think that's where he has the advantage offensively.
Put it up in the paint, miss. Got his own miss. Back up again, didn't get it. Foul called. And it'll be basket interference actually, so it'll be 2 points for Sunrise Christian. And AZ Compass not able to deal with the Sunrise Christian big men in the paint again.
And AZ Compass last year, 24 rebounds per game, was last in the EYBL Scholastic League. They return a lot of those core pieces when you look at the House twins, look at Henry and Wadley. So it'll be interesting throughout the course of this year, being a little bit undersized, not really having a traditional big that plays heavy minutes, how they'll be able to protect their paint.
So full court pressure here for Sunrise Christian. And AZ Compass will break out relatively easily. Right now, AZ Compass shooting just 4 of 13 from the field. 3 of those field goals made by Henry, 1 by Kalick House. Now Roberts, mid-range pull-up, and he got it.
Great job there. Roberts coming off the dribble handoff, ready to attack. Came off that thing, created space with the step back, stayed on balance going right. A lot of players like to shoot that pull-up going left if they're a righty, but good balance there from Roberts, knocking it down off the DHO, pulling up with the right.
Roberts ended up getting whistled for the foul there, and 3 quick fouls on AZ Compass in this quarter. A Fife. Good slip pass to Marjanovic. Foul called, offensive foul. Taking the charge was Jimmy Haywood III.
I don't know if Haywood was set there. I mean, it looks kind of like an awkward angle. Haywood was a little bit late coming over as Marjanovic was rolling to the basket. Got fortunate with that call, but again, Marjanovic hasn't done a great job finishing in the paint, staying under control, understanding that he has the size advantage.
Haywood, little floater, got the touch off the rim and off the glass, and AZ Compass will tie it up.
That was a good finish from Haywood to avoid the shot blocker. Same foot, same hand finish, just hard to time as a big.
Matos against House. Go outside to Fife. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Fife looking for space against Haywood. He'll drive. He'll put up the shot, but a travel was called just before. And so AZ Compass forces yet another turnover.
That was a good job of Haywood warring over the screen as Fife was attacking downhill, didn't give up on the play. If you provide pressure to a guard through a ball screen, it makes it that much harder for them in rhythm to make an efficient offensive play.
7 turnovers now for Sunrise Christian compared to just the 1 for AZ Compass. Yet the score is all even at 14. Now less than 10 seconds on the shot clock. Someone hits the floor. Now 5 on the shot clock. Haywood will pull up from 3, and he'll knock it down. Checked on his teammate, got the bucket.
And a good job of Enzer. He fell to the floor, still got up and managed to set a good screen for Haywood. And Haywood knocking it down, reading the defense as they went underneath him.
Marjanovic was fouled on the drive once again, so he'll go to the line for 2. Marjanovic has not had an efficient day so far, just 1 of 4 shooting, and just the 2 points to his name so far.
This could be easily one of the games where he kind of finds his rhythm and finds where he can be successful throughout the course of this game. Hopefully you've seen 2 free throws go in, because he has a great size advantage, has had some great attacks as he's knocks down the first one. To be able to get in there, whether it's off of pick and roll, whether it's off a post up, whether it's off the 5-out action that Sunrise Christian likes to run. But his ability to finish over, or not finish yet because he hasn't converted, but to be able to get good, high quality shots over that left shoulder is going to be something to watch.
So he was 0 for 2 from the line yesterday against Wasatch, and he hits both from the line this time. As House brings it up quickly, but AZ Compass will settle and reset. Haywood dumping. Tried to get it to the wing, stolen away by Matos. Matos driving down the floor, left-handed. I think that one was blocked away. And AZ Compass yet again coming through on defense. Forward pass and a nice reverse layup. Great finish from DeMarcus Henry.
Good look from Roberts, hitting Henry in stride, and then Henry using the other side of the basket as a shield to finish.
Right underneath the hoop and couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by AZ Compass. That was Avery Moses on the reverse, and another finish. Rajon Roberts that time on the reverse.
And AZ Compass putting on a clinic of how to finish over bigs. Roberts playing off of 2 feet into a jump shot, and again using the shield as the basket to finish on the other side.
The 3 ball rattles out, and it'll be a jump ball called on the rebound. And so it'll be going the other way with AZ Compass as the arrow pointing that direction. AZ Compass starting to put it together offensively. 9 of 18 from the field, 3 of 9 from deep. Just 2 turnovers. It taking care of the ball, is able to sneak out of that one, and Haywood fires the 3 from the wing and knocks it down. 7 straight points for AZ Compass.
How about the bounce back game from Haywood? 4 points, 1 of 6 yesterday against Utah Prep. Already has 2 threes here early. Done a good job pressuring the basketball too defensively.
Sunrise Christian trying to stop the run. Moses looking to get inside, the foul and the bucket. Avery Moses weaves his way to the right side of the hoop, lays it in through the contact, and a chance at a three-point play.
It's a good refusal of the ball screen. Roberts does not send the ball into the screen, and putting on a master class of how to utilize footwork playing off of 2 feet in the painted area, finishing through the contact.
That was Avery Moses' first points of the game. He was 0 for 2 up to that point. He's got a chance to make it 3, as Sunrise Christian's also now in the bonus.
This is a big year for Moses. Currently holds offers from Iona and UT Arlington. Had a great summer with Southern Assault and Adidas circuit, 16 points per game, 48% from the field. But a guy that I'm sure wants to potentially garnish some bigger schools. This is a big season for Moses.
3:20 left in the quarter. AZ Compass up 24-19 on Sunrise Christian here at the Level Up Hoopfest in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Looking to drop it inside. Poor pass as it was intercepted. And Sunrise Christian will take possession once again. Fife, inside pass, it was tipped away. Now here comes AZ Compass. House, down the lane, outside, Haywood, 3-ball. No good off front iron. That one bouncing around, bodies flying all over the place, and a timeout is called by Sunrise Christian as they ended up gaining possession.
We saw 2 possessions in a row where AZ Compass and Sunrise Christian's guards trying to make the home run play. A lot of times when the defense is set or they're back in transition, it's getting singles and doubles, just making the simple read, even just a quick pass ahead to the wing is probably the best look. You know, don't want to try to throw that ball into traffic, especially against 2 teams that have good athletes.
So far, AZ Compass has had a lot more bench contributions than they did against Utah Prep. Looking at the comparison stats here, AZ Compass has 12 points off the bench to just Sunrise Christian's 3. Yesterday against Utah Prep, AZ Compass had just 10 points off the bench. Majority of those coming from Haywood. He's got 8 so far for the Dragons. What do you think Sunrise Christian has to do differently in this one? Obviously, the interior presence hasn't quite worked out to the way that they've wanted, especially given the height advantage.
Yeah, I think understanding where you have the advantage is with your size, playing in the half court. I think AZ Compass wants to make this a type of game where it's up and down, high tempo. So I think if you're Sunrise Christian, it's about the point guard play, especially with a guy like Aiden Fife, to control the tempo, getting good sets offensively, and try to get the ball inside against an AZ Compass team that lacks size.
Sunrise Christian has been a woeful 1 of 8 on layups so far in this one, leaving a lot of free points out there and giving AZ Compass plenty of opportunity to pull ahead. But the lead's just 5 here in the second quarter. Plenty of basketball still to be played.
I love the pickup point for AZ Compass. They pressure the ball even when it's at half court.
Nice spin into the lane, dropped it off and blocked away. Another great defensive set there from AZ Compass Prep. This House ended up tripping, and he was actually fouled by Zabatu, and it'll be a inbound for AZ Compass.
Great skip pass there. Get the ball to House, who doesn't settle for the 3, attacks the closeout, driving downhill, able to draw that foul.
Caden House signed with Maryland, be joining the Buzz Williams-led Terrapins next season.
I was able to catch a little bit of the Maryland game last night. They play a lot of young guys. We see Henry drawing the foul early. I think when you look at the landscape of recruiting, you know, a lot of guys that are even 4 stars, 5 stars, they want to go to places where they have the opportunity to play right away. And Caden House will definitely have that opportunity at Maryland under Buzz Williams.
Now Kalick House driving into the lane through the contact and the finish.
Kalick House also will be playing for Coach Patino, a coach that plays young players, believes in freshmen still, so.
That one was tipped out of play, and it will go AZ Compass's way. Another turnover for Sunrise Christian.
So impressive when you get buy-in from your best guys offensively for AZ Compass, the House twins, Henry, to pressure the basketball at a high level, to commit to that end of the floor.
Pull up now for House, and he will knock it down. What a shot there by Kalick House. As he adds 2 more to his tally, he's got 7.
And House has an uncanny ability to knock down contested jump shots. Coming off that thing, right hand pull up, hand in face, doesn't matter. Smooth, calm, cool, and collective.
They'll reset with less than 10. Matos at the top of the key, driving on House, looking to get it out, and a jump ball is called. It will stay the way of Sunrise Christian. But another strong defensive set there from the Dragons.
Sunrise Christian has to find a way to be able to get paint touches, and multiple paint touches on a possession. Right now, everything is so perimeter oriented. Their catches are towards the half-court line. Gotta find a way to get into the painted area.
Matos missed the 3, but a foul is called. And that one will go against Quincy Wadley as he looks to the officials in disbelief as the game clock did not stop with the whistles of the officials, so we'll have to reset that. But Sunrise Christian already in the bonus, so they'll get free throws out of this. So to the line for Sunrise Christian is Omar Karam. He hit the buzzer beater that gave them the win against Wasatch last night in that 57-54 victory. Last year, Sunrise Christian 28-4 overall, 7-4 in the EYBL. They're a solid team. Still plenty of questions to wonder about this season. Obviously, with the entire team being new and many of them being unranked recruits on ESPN. As both will be knocked down from the line by Karam. He played in the 2024 African U18 Championship for Morocco. So plenty of international experience on this squad, which may prove efficient as House will get his name on the scoreboard finally. Caden House getting his first points.
Great job of avoiding the charge there from House, kind of jumping around that help side defender to finish off with 2.
And it's turned over again by Sunrise Christian. House with a nice lay with the right hand. Shot clock turned off now for Sunrise Christian as they trail by double digits now.
This is where Sunrise Christian struggled yesterday, that full court pressure, whether it's man-to-man, whether it's a 2-2-1.
Underneath the hoop, Matos tried to force up a shot, blocked down. And that will do it for this half of basketball as AZ Compass has come out and played incredibly impressive defense.
Got to give AZ Compass all the credit in the world. It's an afternoon game. Coming out here with the energy on the defensive end and capitalizing on the offensive end, denying the ball, pressuring, getting their hands, pushing Sunrise Christian out to half court. Great defensive half from AZ Compass.
Kalick House and DeMarcus Henry both are the tied leading scorers with 9 for AZ Compass as they head into the locker room with an 11-point lead over Sunrise Christian. We'll be back for the second half of action in just a little bit.
It's not just a burrito.
It's handheld.
Foil wrapped.
Really fresh.
Real ingredients
from the farm.
Fresh every day.
Responsibly raised.
Without that bad stuff, it's magic happening.
Best of the best, baby. 100% yum.
Literally massive deliciousness.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
With garlic.
Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
Juicy. People love it. And it's so good with our new red chimichurri. You're gonna want to put it on everything.
10 out of 10 flavor.
You're watching Nike EYBL Scholastic at the Level Up Hoopfest here on League Ready. AZ Compass leading 32-21 over Sunrise Christian. They scored 22 points in that second quarter to just Sunrise Christian's 9. What do you think Sunrise Christian's got to do better out of halftime?
Well, I think just, again, controlling the tempo and pace of this game. And I'd love to see Avery Moses be a little bit more aggressive and assert himself, especially in the half court offensively. Right now, if you're Sunrise Christian, you're shooting 7 of 22. You have 10 turnovers, and you're only down 11. So that's the silver lining in a rough first half for Sunrise Christian.
And for AZ Compass, they've got a couple of guys as their leading scorers. Kalick House and DeMarcus Henry both have 9 points apiece on remarkably efficient shooting. Kalick House 4 of 6 from the field. DeMarcus Henry 4 of 5. And Trip Haywood has been fantastic off the bench. He has 8 points on 2 of 3 from deep.
Yeah, just an overall great performance in the first half from those three. These two specifically, Henry and Kalick House, an efficient 9 points apiece.
So we're getting ready for the second half of action here in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Sunrise Christian looking to break a no field goal streak of 3 minutes and 39 seconds that they carried into halftime. Once again, you're watching Level Up Hoopfest here on League Ready. Trey Demps and Max Bury here in the broadcast booth, bringing it to you live. Sunrise Christian, brand new team looking to turn it around here in the second half, but they'll start on defense as AZ Compass will start it going left to right in the whites with the green outlines. Sunrise Christian with the black uniforms and the white lettering. Starting fast with House. Now the 3 ball from the wing. No good, rebounded, and a foul called, and the foul was on the floor, no basket. It was an acrobatic finish from DeMarcus Henry, but it will not count, and it'll be an inbound for AZ Compass following the foul.
Such a great offensive rebounder. You see it again here. Maybe could have got called for over the back, but you're Matos in that situation. Once you box out, you have to go for the basketball.
And that one will fall, and AZ Compass once again on the board after the 3 ball.
Get a screen, the screener action out of the baseline, out of bounds. Lack of communication. Now Sunrise Christian here struggling against the press.
And that'll be the 10-second violation as AZ Compass once again turns over Sunrise Christian. It has just been a messy effort so far from the team in black. They just haven't been able to get it going against a very strong AZ Compass defense.
Well, back and forth between House and Matos.
Competitive as always at this level. And the deep 3 now for House, and he is feeling it. 2 straight 3s to lead off the half for Kalick House. He's got 15.
And if you're Sunrise Christian, whoever the primary defender on Kalick House is, you have to stay attached, understanding he already hit one, so they're probably going to try to run something for him again.
And that one will fall aimlessly out of bounds as Marjanovic stumbled and tripped over looking to follow the pass. Whatever was discussed in the locker room at halftime for Sunrise Christian has not panned out to fruition here in the early stages of the third quarter.
Look for House again to come off of some sort of screen to get a look.
There's House. He'll just pull it from the wing. No good. Lots of confidence in the shot, but off on the direction. Penetrating in the lane. Kick out now. Matos, 3 ball contested. Off 2 rims and out. They just can't buy one right now. 38-21, AZ Compass leads. They dominated that second quarter after having a bit of an inefficient first quarter where they shot 4 of 13. Caden House kicking out. And he stepped out of bounds. And Sunrise Christian, the defense prevails that time, a turnover.
Good job of Sunrise Christian. You get the hard hedge defense on the ball screen. Good job on the weak side, playing the role, but then closing out under control to stop the shot and to not allow the drive into the paint.
Able to break out of the full court press that time. Now Matos looking for the baseline, was shut off.
Look at this pickup point. I mean, you get a foul here from Caden House, but you gotta love that intensity from this AZ Compass team, playing to their strengths. They have an advantage with quickness, speed, athleticism. All night long, or excuse me, all afternoon long, they've done an incredible job of pushing Sunrise Christian at the half-court line to initiate their offense.
Caden House just picked up his first foul. He's been relatively quiet today as a foul is called off the ball, and that one, I believe, is going to go against Kalick House for his first foul. Or sorry, it'll actually go against James Turner, so that's his third. So Turner's got to be careful now. He has no points in this one coming off the bench, and Marjanovic has it stolen away again, but kicking it around and falls
to roll it to him.
Falls to House, and he's fouled on the shot. A bizarre play, but it ends up fine for AZ Compass. And it will be a shooting foul, so to the line goes Caden House.
If you're Sunrise Christian, you got to understand, anytime you get a catch, the AZ Compass, this AZ Compass prep team is coming for your ball. Especially if you're a big, you have to have a sense of awareness and not just be so casual with it. Henry on that one, it's a baseline out of bounds play where the big gets the catch, just comes over, recognizes that Marjanovic is not aware of the help side defense.
Sunrise Christian yet to score in this half, just getting hounded near the halfway line. And a jump ball forced by Wadley. It will stay the way of Sunrise Christian, but they just have no answer for that trap. So Sunrise Christian will keep the ball this time on the jump with the possession arrow their way. Marjanovic, good pass fake, driving to the lane. That one was relatively uncontested for the Serbian as he drops it in for points number 3 and 4.
Look at the sideline out of bounds play. Great fake handoff from Marjanovic. Both guys went with the ball handler. A lot of times you hand that thing off. As we see a handoff into a turning of the corner for House. Getting downhill with that strong right hand.
Immediate answer every time, it seems, for the Dragons, and once again pressing beyond half court. 3 ball now, and he got it.
That was one of the few times that Sunrise Christian has effectively gotten the ball into the middle. You turn and face, you're going to have an advantage on the backside.
Now a 3 ball for AZ Compass, and they'll knock it down. Every time Sunrise Christian punches, AZ Compass punches back with the exact same weight, as Kalick House has 18 on 7 of 10 shooting, and that one's turned over now. Caden House up the lane, right-handed finish.
It's almost like AZ Compass is just baiting you. They'll let you kind of beat you off the dribble a little bit, and they're coming from behind the back tap.
Matos knocks down the 3, count the basket. Fouled on the follow through by Kalick House, and he's got a chance for a rare 4-point play.
This summer, Christian Matos, 47% on jump shots off the dribble. I mean, that's talking like Steph Curry-like numbers in the Adidas circuit for Kalo Elite. He can really shoot it with range.
Matos completes the 4-point play, and he's in the double digits now. He's got 11, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from deep. Roberts, nice spin, but stolen away by Aiden Fife. 3 on 2. Matos from the wing. No good off back iron, but it will fall right back to him. Now Fife slowing it down. A pass to Marjanovic was tipped, but it falls to his hands anyway. Marjanovic getting hounded by 3 AZ Compass players, now 4, as Haywood will come away with it. House dropping, and the throwdown to Marcus Henry off the feed.
Sunrise Christian has to find a way to get Marjanovic the ball on the block, or even at the free throw line. Having him catch the ball at the three-point line is a recipe for disaster, as Henry almost picks the pocket again.
So Marcus Henry gets whistled for a foul on that one. Nearly had another steal. That would have been his second. Marcus Henry's had a quietly very, very solid game. You see the throwdown one more time off the feed. Marcus Henry, 11 points on 5 of 6 shooting. He has 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal to his credit so far. He has been all over the stat sheet.
There's a ton of offers. Cincinnati, Ohio State, Oregon, UNLV. The list goes on and on.
Marjanovic from deep will not hit. Rebounded by Caden House. Driving to the other end with the left hand. Good strong drive and finish from the Maryland commit.
It was the high pickup to avoid the defense in transition, is get another turnover. It's funny because I don't even get to finish my analysis because there's just a turnover at half court at every possession.
Too much pressure right now for Sunrise Christian. They just have no answer for breaking out. That one is a skip pass that eventually gets them into the front court. Matos now with the mismatch will pass it off. Taiwo under the rim, couldn't hit. And that's where they've struggled all day long, not just with the turnovers, but the layups. They've been remarkably inefficient under the hoop. Roberts knocks down the 3. 26-point lead for AZ Compass as they go streaking away.
And Haywood attacking baseline. And then Roberts doing a good job making himself available.
Matos will knock down the deep 3. That stops a 9-0 run by AZ Compass, but Lazy getting back. Henry, no good on the 3 ball. AZ Compass has just been playing with so much pace, making Sunrise Christian uncomfortable as Matos will drop it in again. And a timeout on the floor. As it'll be AZ Compass calling the timeout. Let's take a look at tonight's Chipotle Player Spotlight here on League Ready. Take a look. It's Caden House, the 4-star committed to Maryland. Number 43 in the SC Next. His Chipotle order: chicken burrito, white rice, black beans, sour cream, and hot sauce. Pretty standard, I'd say.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old school order. I mean, that's like, you know, you see a lot of guys get the bowls nowadays. It's like to get a chicken burrito, that's going back to like the genesis of Chipotle from what I remember from when I was a kid. So shout out to Caden House with the old school bowl. Or excuse me, old school burrito.
Old school burrito. See, we're so trained to say bowl now because everyone gets it. The House twins having yet another remarkable day so far. Caden House, 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. And for his brother Kalik, 18 points on 7 of 10 shooting, 4 of 7 from deep. I mean, you can't talk about AZ Compass unless you're talking about the House twins.
Yeah. And Kalik plays a lot like his dad was, kind of a shooter. Get a turnover for Sunrise Christian. But yeah, Kalik is more of a shooter, comes off of down screens. That's much like Eddie House played. Didn't put it on the floor a ton. Caden is more of a playmaker, somebody that you can give the ball to in space that can make plays for himself, whether it's in pick and rolls or isolation. So even though they're twins, they got two different games.
And a foul is called on Roberts right at the timeline. And that puts Sunrise Christian in the bonus, so Fife will go to the line for some free throws. You're talking about Eddie House, former NBA guard. Just a lot of basketball around this family. Their uncle, former NBA guard Mike Bibby as well. A lot of experience, and it's almost like you would expect them to turn into superstars at any level, and they certainly are in high school, and we'll see what they can produce at the college level, but high expectations for both of them going into their collegiate years.
And I love that they both went to places where they'll have the opportunity at the Power 5 level to play right away.
Three ball is no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Taiwo. He's in the class of 2028, so he's actually a sophomore. Not typical, as AZ Compass nearly turns it over again, but Sunrise Christian able to break out that time. Just 8 seconds separates the shot clock and game clocks. Fife now out to Taiwo. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Running out of time, driving to the lane. Moses, no good. Ball bouncing around. It'll find AZ Compass. The outlet pass to Haywood. Remain calm on the dribble and finish it with the right hand. And that will end the quarter. That heave is no good. And AZ Compass, a thorough thrashing right now. A 22-point lead as we head into the fourth quarter. 58-36 is the current score. We'll head to the fourth quarter in just a few moments here on League Ready.
It's not just a burrito.
It's handheld.
Foil wrapped.
Really fresh.
Real ingredients.
From the farm.
Fresh every day.
Responsibly raised.
Without that bad stuff, it's magic happening.
Best of the best, baby. 100% yum.
Literally massive deliciousness.
If there's one thing I've learned in 23 seasons, don't be afraid of rejection. It's the greatest teacher of all time.
Carne asada is back at Chipotle.
It's our best steak ever.
Fresh, no bad stuff.
With garlic.
Cumin, coriander, it's super tender.
Juicy. People love it, and it's so good with our new red chimichurri. You're gonna want to put it on everything.
10 out of 10 flavor.
The Nike EYBL Scholastic is brought to you by Nike. Just do it. And delivered by Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real. As we're getting set for essentially the end of this thing, it's all but a foregone conclusion. AZ Compass up 22 as we enter the fourth quarter. Sunrise Christian has had absolutely no answer for the defense so far. 15 turnovers for Sunrise Christian compared to just 5 on the side of AZ Compass, as they nearly turn it over there, but they get it back off the hands, and that's just kind of how it's been going all game long, as Haywood finishes another couple of points for him. He's one of 4 AZ Compass players in double digits. The three ball will fall. That time it's Avery Moses. Now Roberts kicking out. Haywood wide open on the wing. No good, didn't get the touch off the rim. Now driving downhill, looking for a finish, hits the ground hard, and a foul is called as Avery Moses drove into the lane and picked up the contact.
I think if you're the Sunrise Christian coaching staff, the one guy that you're looking at is like, I need more from, just in terms of, you know, ball handler, being more aggressive offensively. Is this young man at the foul line, Avery Moses, has a ton of ability, just knocked down a 3. Hasn't taken a ton of shots today, and also just helping out, alleviating some of the pressure of AZ Compass. I think if I'm the coaching staff for Sunrise Christian, I'm telling this young man, we need you to be aggressive and to assert yourself into the ball game.
He'll hit both from the line that trip. He's got 8 points, but just 2 of 5 shooting. And he also has 2 turnovers, no rebounds and an assist. As the lob to Ensor, and he throws it down. That's the 7'1" center for AZ Compass, as the 3 in transition from Moses does not fall. Now it's a 4-on-5. Outside Haywood from the corner. Yep.
That's picture perfect. You get a baseline drive, and then Haywood doesn't just stand there on the wing, makes himself available. That's stuff that you work on in practice before games. Shoot-arounds as we get another steal from AZ Compass.
Kalick House will lay it in softly with the right hand. It used to get them excited here in the first quarter, but we've gone so far in the turnover battle at AZ Compass. It's almost indifferent to it as it's another steal, another lazy pass. It's Kalick House with another steal and a finger roll to finish. And the timeout called on the floor as AZ Compass just continues to decimate Sunrise Christian on defense.
Let's go back to this baseline drive here. You get the ball to the wing, Haywood swings it, and then look, he doesn't just stay there. He relocates himself into an area where the driver can pass it out. Beautiful read from Haywood. That's one of the things that you get going to a prep school, is to be taught those fundamentals from high-level coaches. You know, that's something that you don't just know naturally. That's something that you practice and repeat offensively through a lot of 3-on-0, 4-on-0 drill work, where you get a drive, and then if you're on the weak side or if you're on the same side, you relocate to an open area.
Well, Trip Haywood has had a fantastic day off the bench. 13 points, 5 of 7 shooting, 3 of 5 from deep because of open looks like that one. One of 4 AZ Compass players in double digits. Kalick House has 22 on 9 of 12 shooting. Caden House has 12 on 5 of 9, and DeMarcus Henry has 11 on 5 of 7. The team as a collective shooting just under 66% from the field, 47% from 3. So since the first quarter, they have been remarkably efficient from the field. And then on the flip side, just 1 in double digits for Sunrise Christian. Christian Matos has 16 on 6 of 9 shooting, so his great level up Hoopfest continues. He had a fantastic game last time out. Sunrise Christian just not getting it done so far against the Dragons. Trying to kick out, nearly stolen away again by Kalick House. Nice push through as Fife is fouled by Ensor in the paint with 8 on the shot clock.
On that one, that was a good job of Karam stepping through the double team. Usually there's a little crease that you can get through, especially as you're protecting the basketball.
Wide open shot off the inbound, did not fall, and multiple bodies falling everywhere as a foul is called. I believe that one goes against AZ Compass.
Floor balance is also going to be something that, as Sunrise Christian watches film of this game, you have to have designated guys back on defense, especially against an athletic team like AZ Compass. Even on that possession, you got the loose ball foul, but if it weren't a loose ball foul, it's a long rebound and another run out that was about to happen.
We'll get it in to Karam, and now underneath the hoop. Trying to get it in, no good. Offensive rebound was uncontested, and they still didn't get it to fall. Now in transition, House, 3 goes down. And that's just been the story of the game so far. Sunrise Christian not taking care of the open opportunities. That one's blocked by Ensor, but that time they get the offensive rebound and put it back in.
AZ Compass could put on a clinic on how to play off of dribble drive, penetration, drive and kick, and you look at their three-point percent are over, probably around 50% after that miss, but they get such high-quality looks because you get a paint touch inside. Those are the easiest threes to make as an offensive player.
Now resetting with Fife. Slowing down the offense, 10 on the shot clock now. Fife, baseline drive, kick out to the elbow, nice pass. Three does not fall, rebounded by AZ Compass. Now the lob and the throwdown. Quincy Wadley got up off the feed from Caden House.
Again, there just has to be somebody back. If it's the dribble drive of a guard, that means a forward needs to get back. When you're playing against a good transition team, you got to have two guys automatically designated, getting back on defense, not crashing the offensive glass.
It's a 14-2 run for AZ Compass over the last 3 minutes. And spinning into the lane and finishing, there is John Sabatu. And AZ Compass will call timeout there. We take another look at that lob and the throwdown from Wadley.
So many good decision makers on this AZ Compass team. House, full head of steam, has his head up, throws it right next to the basket where you could just jump up there and dunk it in.
Now AZ Compass coming up the floor, 29-point lead. Roberts will give to the corner, the three ball, it will fall. Another three for AZ Compass, that one coming from Malachi Caffey. That's his first points of the contest. That one will go out of bounds and it will be AZ Compass basketball. Yet another turnover for Sunrise Christian.
You look at all the turnovers for Sunrise Christian. It's a lot simpler than one would think. It's just fundamental basketball, setting your man up on entries into the wing, ball fakes, being strong with the basketball. Those are the things I'm sure the Sunrise Christian team is going to practice in their next session.
House just heaving up a shot, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Sunrise Christian basketball. But on the turnovers, AZ Compass has had just 5 turnovers, so they've kept possession of the ball pretty well on offense, but Sunrise Christian with 18 turnovers in this one. And those, I mean, that's a large number for any game, but in a game where it's just 8-minute quarters, that stacks up. Driving, blocked by Ensor, offensive rebound. Now Fife, fighting for space, he'll kick out. Little push off on Ensor as that one didn't fall from the baseline too. Now Haywood to the corner. Caffey now the slip pass. Roberts from way downtown off the glass and out, but Ensor pulls down the rebound. Tried to drop it to Ensor. Roberts on the reverse couldn't get it. It's turning into a NBA Street type of game right now. 77-45 with just 2:25 to go. Three ball from Fife, no good off front iron. Foul called, and it will go against AZ Compass. Much to the jubilance of Ben McKinney. And it'll be Roberts picking up the foul. That's his third, as Ensor will check out. And so will Taiwu, as Marjanovic enters the game again, and so does DeMarcus Henry for AZ Compass. Dribbled it off his own leg there. Roberts wasn't keen on jumping on it. Marjanovic. Fife, step back 2, and he got the fall away to go.
Good balance there from Fife. Attacking after the ball is kicked out, gets cut off, steps back going to the right, staying on balance.
That was Fife's first field goal of the game. He's got just 3 points. That three is way off from Henry. Now looking to drive, but a kick out. Fife. Passed up on the screen, now 10 on the shot clock. Good pass inside, but McKinney could not handle it. And it'll be another turnover for Sunrise Christian.
And Moses on that one has to recognize that AZ Compass is trying to send the ball towards the baseline on the pick and roll. So you got to have your big flip the screen.
Roberts no good on the pull-up. And Fife will pull down the rebound. Just a minute to go now. Trying to get it past half court. The three, no good off the front iron. That was to Tuchanak, the new entry from Ukraine. Three ball, no good. The drive. Kick out to Fife. Fife, three ball. No good, rims in and out. Rebounded by Roberts, ahead to Haywood, and Haywood with a little rim grazing dunk. 79-47, shot clock turned off for Sunrise Christian. Dribbling it out is Moses. That one's stolen away by Haywood once again, and he hears the shouts of the bench to not throw that thing down, and he obliges. So that will do it for this one. AZ Compass, a thorough thrashing of Sunrise Christian, 79-47. Sunrise Christian came out in the first quarter, played a little bit better, but AZ Compass made up the ground remarkably quickly. As let's take a look at tonight's Nike Player of the Game, Kalik House. What a performance. 10 of 13 from the field, 25 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 3 steals. Remarkable effort from the senior from Scottsdale, Arizona.
He has such a quick release on his jump shot. If you're not there on the catch, he's going to make you pay. He comes off of screens, ready to shoot, moves without the basketball, but also can play make. Kalik House, Nike Player of the Game, incredible performance.
Fantastic performance from him and all of the AZ Compass players. They really outperformed themselves today. But for everyone in our production team, we thank you for tuning in to League Ready for EYBL Scholastic Basketball, presented by Nike and Chipotle. For Trey Demps, I am Max Bury. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Clear.